Otiende, because we have Christopher Omondi, and I think maybe weighing on the same issue, just to clarify as well, he's saying, please ask our Honorable Otiende why he had to say that he is more broke as an MP than before he became one. Shouldn't he just resign honorably? And I think this is what we are commenting, that yes, the whole context was taken out of, the whole statement was taken out of context. Yes. So let's hear from you as well.
Yeah, well, I'm glad Senator Wamatangi has brought this up, because it was one of those very interesting
you trended the whole day.
Yes.
And Wamatangi was smiling. You see now, Wamatangi was smiling along those statements.
First of all,
I've learned my way. Not to carry things the way they're not
I think
supposed to
last week we started by wondering why there were like 4 pages dedicated to that issue when it ought not to have. And so when I then saw my comments put out of context and trending, I supposed that even this media house had now chosen to use us to push that agenda. I think the digital team must be fair to us, as Senator Wamatangi is saying, because we take time to explain things. Yes. And if you take only one statement that Dr. Luale makes and you put it out of context, it can be completely misleading. Yeah. Last week, I was on this interview, and I said, and I repeat today, I did not support, I have never supported any increment of salaries by way of allowances or salaries to members of parliament. Mm-hmm. And I explained this because, in my view, having become a member of parliament, all the money you get in any case, usually you spend it within the first 7 or so days. Mm-hmm. So even when you increase the salaries, and I think that's where my colleagues need to be with me on this, public perception is against any such increment. And in actual fact, the difference it makes to your life is minimal. You will always come to your own sources. Mm-hmm. As Senator Wamatangi is saying, I come to the sources from my law firm to support the work, the things that I do. So I do not need that increment, because it invites negative perceptions, but in actual fact, it does not make a difference to your life. I said that I have never been as broke as I am now, not because I'm saying the money I get is little, but because I use all that money to support the things I do. I even use my own money to support those very things. So you don't need to increase it. But I also explained that the circumstances of members of parliament is different. I explained that there are actually colleagues who need that. There are colleagues who might need that. There are colleagues who do not get any support from other places. So the question of interpreting it as if I was supporting the night allowances and salaries and suggesting that I should resign if I'm not satisfied is wrong, because I am satisfied. I spend that money happily, and I'm happy to spend it. You know, I think those who've been members of parliament, like Dr. Luale, Jacoyo Midiwo, know that you can never really accumulate any money as a member of parliament, but it's a life you choose. You choose to receive that money and impart it. The day you choose not to, then you stop running. It is not the same thing as saying increase our allowances and salaries.
Thank you.
I don't.
Right, thank you. So yeah, on behalf of the show,